Yo, what up guys? Here we are making a new video. It's been a while. That's because I had a lot of shit going on, especially with the BMW. I got Mega Squirt for it, MS2, or it's a different website you could get it at. It's a little bit cheaper, but it's MS2 Extra. I finally got it to run on the car. Had some problems with the last turbo and the oil return line. Not returning properly, so it started forcing oil out of the turbo seals. But let me give you a quick update what's been going on with the BMW. Alright, it's a bit messy in here, don't mind that. I just got another toolbox. I got the nice Husky. I got it for a really good price. The wheels aren't on it right now, but I didn't want to pass up the deal. It's brand new, so everything is everywhere, and just trying to get the BMW done, which I mean now it runs and drives, but I still have a lot to do. That intercooler pipe is just temporary to make sure everything works until I run a front mount. Still got injectors to do. Still got to make an exhaust. That's temporary. And I'll go from there with suspension mods. But basically, my oil return line for some reason isn't working properly. I think it might be now. I worked on it yesterday. But I tapped it on the highest point on the oil pan. Other people do it on the timing chain cover, which I didn't think about. Otherwise I would have done that. But I had a Garrett turbo on here, and I thought something was bad with it because it was oozing oil out the sides, which it just wasn't returning properly, so it's forcing it out the seals. So I kept the Garrett exhaust housing, and I got myself a nice KKK turbo. It's a big 73mm turbo. Fits the car really lovely. Sounds really cool. Looks really cool. Other than that, getting that all done, I went ahead and got a system. It's called KDFI. You can look it up online. The one I got, it's sort of like a ripoff of Mega Squirt, but you can use all of the Mega Squirt tunes, maps. But what I like more about it than Mega Squirt is that you could buy it for the M50 non-Vanos engines, which with Mega Squirt you have a little bit more of a problem. And also it's a straight plug-and-play system, so it's already made to plug right into my stock harness. So it's a M50 Alpha and non-Vanos system, which I don't have Vanos. It plugged right in, and the best part about this is that it gets rid of the mass airflow sensor. You don't have to mess around with a mass airflow sensor anymore, because now you have a map sensor. Screw all that mass airflow upgrading and deleting blah 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 stuff. Like just get rid of the mass airflow and get yourself a map sensor. That way you can run boost right away, no problems. I mean, minus a tune. And then all you gotta do is run a power wire, which I ran just to this box. It's a switched 12 volt. Plug it in, and it fucking works. Other than that, you got the USB cord. Plug it into the laptop. Download Tuner Studio. That's what I use. As you can see, really cool system. Finally got it to work. I was trying a bunch of different tunes on it. None of them would work. I finally found one that should have worked, but for some reason it wasn't. And I was fucking around with it for so long, and it ended up being my spark plugs, which were brand new. Let's just shove that in there for now, so I can show you guys. Just shove that on in there. Anyways, that's about that. I'll show you guys the car running. Alright, here it is with the ignition on. Obviously, it does have wiring for a wideband. All you do is take a sensor, you wire it into the wires that are coming out of it, and you got a wideband reading. But I don't have a wideband hooked up, nor do I have a primary O2 sensor hooked up, so it is running rich. As you can see, no mass airflow sensor. It's rigged, I know, but you gotta do something to make it work. That's where I tapped my oil feed line. Works great. It's not leaking, thank God. I want to seal up the ECU so water doesn't get into it. So I'm thinking just out the side here, I could cut a little bit so I can run my vacuum line out the side and the wires out the side and not have to worry about it. Put some RTV, some black RTV on it, water won't get through. So yeah, I do have to do that. Of course, Tuner Studio, you have all kinds of options. You could do all kinds of stuff. It's pretty badass. You got, with the ECU, you can set it up for launch control. You could download other people's tunes. It comes with the M20, M30. You can use it for Miatas, Nissans, as long as you know how to wire it up. Alright, here we go inside the car. If the battery is not dead, try to start it up. There's a good old vacuum leak. Don't mind how it's idle surging right now. Obviously there's a vacuum leak, but it does calm down once it warms up. I know for sure it has an air bubble in the coolant system too, because there's barely any coolant in it. But yeah, that's about it with the BMW. And there goes my girlfriend's Evo. We just picked that baby up yesterday. She's really excited about that.